Hi, my friends. I'm back, and it's time for the story of the day. Are you ready to find out what it is? All right, it's a fan favorite. I am going to read today Pete the Cat and His 4 Groovy Buttons. And this story is written and illustrated by James Dean. There's Pete and his 4 groovy buttons. Let's count them. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's say the colors too. I see light blue, dark blue, green, and red. Pete the cat put on his favorite shirt with 4 big, colorful, round, groovy buttons. He loved his buttons so much that he sang this song. My buttons, my 4 groovy buttons. My buttons, my 4 groovy buttons. Pop! Oh no! One of the buttons popped off and rolled away. How many buttons are left? How many do you think he has left? Let's see. 3! Let's count. 1, 2, 3. He started off with 4 buttons, and if we take one away, we get 3. Another way you can do this is hold up 4 fingers for the 4 buttons, and if you take 1 finger away, you have 3. 1, 2, 3. Three. Groovy. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. Buttons come and buttons go. He kept on singing his song. My buttons, my 3 groovy buttons. My buttons, my 3 groovy buttons. Pop! Oh no! Another button popped off and rolled away. How many buttons are left? All right, let's think about this. He had 3 and 1 popped off. 2. 3 minus 1 is 2. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. Buttons come and buttons go. He kept on singing his song. My buttons, my 2 groovy buttons. My buttons, my 2 groovy buttons. Pop! Oh no! Another button popped off and rolled away. How many buttons are left? Well, he had 2, and 1 popped off. 1. 2 minus 1 is 1. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. Buttons come and buttons go. He kept on singing his song. Ready? Can you sing with me? My buttons, my 1 groovy button. My button, my 1 groovy button. Pop! Oh no! The last button popped off and rolled away. How many buttons are left? Well, we had 1 and it popped off. So how many are left? 0. 1 minus 1 is 0. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. Buttons come and buttons go. Pete looked down at his buttonless shirt. And what do you think he saw? What do you think he saw? Let's think. His belly button! Can you find your belly button? And he kept singing his song. Ready? You have to sing with me. It's all good, he said. My button, still have my belly button. My button, I still have my belly button. I guess it simply goes to show that stuff will come and stuff will go. But do we cry? Goodness, no. We keep on singing. Buttons come and buttons go. The end. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you are well today, and I will see you next time.